Okay, this is my first attempt at standard 0.2. I decided to try problem 1, which was to prove the trig identity that cosine of a minus b is equal to cosine of a times cosine of b plus sine of a times sine of b. We're supposed to prove this using the complex expansion of cosine. I decided to start with cosine of a times cosine of b plus sine of a times sine of b. And from there, it's basically just plugging in for the complex expansion and then doing some arithmetic. So here, where I've highlighted, you can see where I plugged in the different complex expansions for cosine and sine. In the next step, I've multiplied out the 1 over 2i times 1 over 2i from up here, and that gave me a negative 1 over 4 out front, which then allowed me to cancel out a couple of terms and left me with these 4 terms right here. I then simply just added the like terms together to get these 2 terms. From here, I used the exponential rules to say that e to the negative ia times e to the negative ib, or e to the ib is equal to e to the negative ia plus ib, and I essentially did the same thing over here. I then pulled out the I over here to get e to the I times the quantity b minus a, and the term e to the I times the quantity a minus b, all over 1/2. This is where you start to recognize the complex expansion. I simply, for here, I pulled out the negative from the b minus a right here, and that gave me the negative I out in front. And so I had 1/2. I had this term right here, 1/2 times the quantity e to the I a minus b plus e to the negative I times a minus b, which is equal to cosine of a minus b, thus proving the trig identity.